What is up, everybody? Skratch coming up with another Raid Shadow Legends video. And guys, this is a big one because it took me a very long time to get the courage to do this video, okay? And we have Ash on the channel here with us today. What's up, Ash? How are you doing, buddy?
Skratch, what's up, man? You brought the right man on to rank champions every day.
I know, right?
You got the right collab partner, my bro.
I just didn't have the guts to start alone on it, guys. So we're going to talk about the top 10 best champions in Raid Shadow Legends. Now, probably you understand why I didn't have the guts to go and start it alone. But we had a bit of a pickle here, man, and we've been kind of like disagreeing and agreeing, and we've been fighting here for the last half an hour. We almost started throwing the microphones at each other. But guys,
it's been dirty, man.
Yeah. From top 10, we just agreed on 7. And then we kind of had like, no, I want this one. He was like, no, I want this one. So we're going to have to give some memorable mentions in here because I feel like it won't be fair for us. It won't be fair for you guys. So we got to mention a couple of extra champions from the top 10. But the main idea was to get to that top 10, you know. Ash, you want to start with some of your champions?
Yeah, I'll give the 3 that didn't make my list. It was Battle Khazar. I think the BEK is... It's weird. Before the level 25 dungeons and, you know, maybe Doom Tower, I probably would have put him right outside the top 10, but now he's on the bottom of my top 10 list because, you know, that Malice ability, Skratch, he's got the cleanse, he's got poisons everywhere, continuous heals everywhere. The Force Affinity is great against, you know, dungeons or anybody, basically. So I love Battle Khazar. And, dude, how dare you not include Syl the Drakes on your list? Shame on you, Skratch.
Guilty as charged.
Yeah, but dude, here's the thing, man. Guilty as charged. You own it, man. You have no love for Syl, bro. Here's the thing about Syl, man. I mentioned this before, but I'll mention it again. She's one of those champions that just because she's free, I feel like she's undervalued, man. Because as soon as you say, she's free, everybody has her, whatever, she's not that special anymore. But she's a great healer. She's a great reviver. She's got stun. She's got decreased speed. She's got increased speed. I think that she's just an amazing champion. She's easy to keep alive. She's defense-based. I feel like she's really, really good. Not top 5, but I would put her top 10. And then my last champion they did not have on your list is Tawana Rock. I take a lot of heat for loving Tawana Rock so much, but she has increased speed, increased defense on a 3-turn cooldown. She has that Doom Priest passive where she's cleansing every single round. I think she's a tremendous champion as well. So those are my 3 that weren't on your list.
Yeah, they are awesome champions though. So I do not disagree. I just found it a bit like squeezing those.
This is impossible.
Top 10 it's such a hard job to name the top 10 champions. Like there's so many epics that I just want to be like, this one, you know, it's like she is so powerful. But guys, I'm gonna have to go with mine that didn't really made it on that list right there. And we have no one else but Cardiel. Awesome champion. He just does so much, you know. He has the speed aura, we have the increased crit rate, the ally attack, we have the cleans, the block debuffs, the revive on that, we have this crazy passive that reduces damage and deals extra damage, and the true fear on the A1 and the heal. He just does so much, honestly, and he looks pretty badass. The next one that didn't made it on the list, and shame on me that I'm not going super strong with him because I love this champion. He was one of my favorite champions ever, Warlord, okay? But because we kind of disagreed, we had to bring them in and increase a bit the number here. But Warlord...
It's not that I disagree with the Warlord. It's just very tough. I mean, when people look at this list, they're going to know. It's hard to take somebody off, you know? Because there's so many good champions that we're not even mentioning. But anyway, I digress.
Yeah, it is very hard to skip on champions, not to put them on. That's why we kind of were like, you know, we gotta bring them in. Like, we're gonna get burned on the stick if no.
Yeah, right. Well, I'm gonna ask your viewers. I'm gonna be so rude and circumvent the host here and ask your viewers: Warlord, Cardiel, Battle Khazar, Tawana Rock, Syl the Drakes. If you could choose one of those champions to include on the list, the most powerful in the game, who would you choose out of those? I feel like people are gonna say Warlord. I think you're probably right there. But yeah, those are our extras.
I'm getting ready to sell it to you guys. Look at this skill. 100% chance to put each target skill on cooldown. Maximum. They're never going to get to use their skills again because Warlord is going to keep them locked. Then you have a chance of fully depleting the Terminator on everybody. You have block debuffs. You have shield. You have heal on the A2. On the A1, you have a chance to extend the duration of debuffs on enemies. You have an 80 resistance aura in all battles. You know your pick, right?
Dude, I won't admit who it is, but I would take Warlord over somebody on our agreed upon list. I just don't have the cojones to throw hate against this champion. I'll mention it towards the end. I'll mention it when we get to her. I'll mention it. But anyway,
that's fine.
Yeah, he's a beast.
And the next one that is on the list, we have
on the list.
Yeah. I mean, we can jump on the list now, like the
let's do the
rest
list.
of them, yeah. Like,
all right,
the list, guys. The list.
Are you? Am I doing it or are you doing it?
I mean, we can start whatever, but since you're the guest, I'm gonna let you start.
Oh, okay. All right. So the first one on the list is going to be Duchess. So Duchess is, one of the quintessential damage mitigators in the game. She has that passive where she's mitigating damage. She has Veils, which is mitigating AoE damage. She has the amazing Revive. She has block debuffs on a 2-turn cooldown. She's just amazing, right? I mean, Duchess is one of the best champions, a top 5 champion, certainly in the game. What else is there to say? Her aura, that's great too.
Yeah, she's just awesome. Any content in the game, guys, she's rocking. Yeah. And the Hydra boss, she'll be rocking there as well. Definitely very, very powerful. I'll take the next one then. I'm gonna go to everyone's favorite, guys, because you guys voted for this as well, actually. I just realized it, you see. So if you're putting it towards the very, very end game, I even lost the faction. He's not as used anymore, okay? But he's still such a complex champion, such a powerful champion. Decreased speed on the A1 is Chris the Angelus, right? We have the ally protection, extended duration of buffs. We have the provoke. We have the increase defense, increase speed. His passive as well. He's just a crazy, crazy champion. Super good for clan boss, Doom Tower, arena. Like, I don't even know. Everywhere he's just awesome,
Yeah, like if you have Krisk, even if you're end game to your point and you have Krisk, he's still that kind of like a cheat code champion where if you're struggling with a team or if something's not working, you're just like, I'll put Krisk in and it will work. It might be a little slower, but it'll get the job done. I think that he's overall, you can make a case he's the most powerful champion in the game.
Yeah, he's there, definitely.
All right, next up, I'm gonna go with Rio Bonespear. Man, she's tremendous. She has a cleanse. She's got the heals. She's got continuous heals. She's got every debuff known to man on a 3-turn cooldown. What else can I say about Rio Bonespear? I'll keep it short and sweet. She's a tremendous champion. Probably, we just talked about this too, but probably the most powerful champion added in 2021. Could definitely make a case.
Yeah, definitely. Her and the next one I'll bring up on the list, but she's just amazing, man. Like, even design-wise, she's just so awesome. She looks so damn cool. I don't know what about her, but she just has something that looks amazing. And very powerful. That passive so unique as well. Not needing immunity on her to do the cleans and the rest or resistance. She's just very, very powerful. Such a huge carry for anyone that's gonna get her, like 100%.
Oh, yeah. Rio, she's a beast.
Now, I'll be going at the next one. I'm gonna go at Nakrit, man. Like, such a powerful champion.
Okay.
Like,
he's your fave, right? He's your fave.
Yeah, that's been added this year. Yeah, like, he only needs like 8 or 7 books, which is wow for a champion of his caliber, Crazy good base stats. We have the attacks one enemy 3 times, decrease attack on the A1. We have the ally attack with the champions that are under ally protection. Grants an extra turn if no enemies are killed. That's pretty solid. You can start with that and move over to his A3. Places block debuffs, ally protection, strengthen. On an ally for 3 turns, the ally protection buff cannot be removed. And the passives, whenever a champion is attacked, places the shield, keeps him alive. Very powerful. Like, you can literally take a level 1 champion and he's gonna stay alive because of this skill. And then we have this passive that gives block debuff, strengthen, ally protection at the start of a turn, okay? So basically, if you're going against Hegemons with him, he's gonna protect your champion before Hegemon gets to take a turn. He's kind of like the Hegemon killer. Awesome champion, man. Nakrit.
Yeah, I love him, man. Because if you're lazy in the arena, you don't have to worry about like swapping in, solutions to your point, to Hegemon, to Torments, to whomever. You just put him on with the ally protecting the block debuffs, and you're good. He'll protect Trunda or whoever your nuker is.
Absolutely. He's just gonna go and start wrecking there.
And he's great for, we talk about the arena, but he's great for PvE too. Like you can't go wrong with Nakrit on your team pretty much anywhere. Even for the ally attack.
No, not at all. Not at all. No. It's pretty hard to turn him in clan boss just to keep him alone, to have ally protection on everyone, to use the ally attack. I tried, but it was pretty hard. But...
That's true. That's fair. Next up, I'm gonna go with Lydia. I think that Lydia is another top 5 champion. We're concluding my list of top 5 here. But Lydia, I think she's probably the second most powerful champion in the game to Krisk. At least if I was starting a brand new account and I could choose one champion to have, like, automatically unlocked, I think it's Lydia. And I think that, granted, she's hard to get because of Faction Wars Skratch, but she has the decrease defense, weaken, increase speed, and strengthen on a 3-turn cooldown on an AoE attack. Then she has like her block cooldown skills. She has her auto attack on the A1 when somebody gets like CC'd on your team. And then she has her passive that everybody knows her for, the denial of revival. Boy, she's doing a lot for one champion, a lot of unique stuff for one champion. So I think she's just tremendous.
Yeah, she's definitely a very, very awesome champion. I remember a lot of people got so disappointed when she got released. And now she's not that good. She's kind of rubbish. And I was always like, guys, she's not broken. She's just a very well-built champion. She's very good,
Well, if you think she's not broken and you think she's very well built, though, I'm gonna put you on the hot spot here. Like, where do you think she, compare her to like power index her compared to another champion on our list? Like, who do you think is the same sort of like overall rank in your eyes?
Like her? I mean, there are quite a few champions.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't put her at the same level with Nakrit, in my opinion, or Krisk, but very close to them, though. The thing with her, people expected her to come in the game and break it, like Tormin did, or Rotos did, That's kind of what people expected. And they had a low... Their expectation got low, and that's why I was like, guys, she's not doing that, but she's very good, She's not breaking the game. She doesn't need to be nerfed or anything like that, because she's just in the sweet spot,
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, that's my next one, Lydia.
Lydia. Now I'm gonna go to my chick, okay? If you have your chick in the Barbarians, I'm allowed to have my own as well. I actually have 2 chicks in the Barbarians, bro. Like,
whoa!
What's the justice
got,
here?
Man?
Then I'm going to Valkyrie, bro. Like, I love Valkyrie.
Okay.
I love Valkyrie. Very powerful.
Who doesn't, man? Good choice.
Double hit on the A1, decrease the thermometer. The shield, the counter attack on the A2 is just insane. Like, honestly, it's the best shield in the entire game, in my opinion. And then we have that passive, such a unique passive. If you're not fast enough in arena and you're going against Sifis or champions that buff a lot, guys, Nakrit, just take Valkyrie. She's just gonna make sure she's faster than the rest because of this unique passive, and she can deal tons and tons of damage as well. You'll be surprised, actually. She's a very, very awesome champion.
Yeah, we agreed 100% on Valkyrie. We actually talked a little bit, off air about like, do we go Martyr or Valkyrie? And we were both like, yeah, definitely Valkyrie, man. Man, she's got the shield, the counterattack. One of the only 3 champions with counterattack in the game. That passive, yeah, she's a beast.
Definitely.
Next up, I'm gonna say it. You haven't said it. I'll say it.
You say it.
Ninja.
That's fine.
We both had Ninja in our top 10. And this is another champion who got some hate when he was added to the game, Skratch.
Yeah, he did,
and
actually.
Boy, is he a world beater, man. A Doom Tower boss killer. A boss killer all around. But you can use him in so many different areas depending on where you are in the game, early game, mid game, end game. Even having a guaranteed freeze is incredibly valuable. Ninja made a massive impact on my free-to-play account and on my main account. I use him against, it feels like, half the Doom Tower bosses. So in terms of overall utility against bosses specifically, you can't do better than Ninja with that instant HP activation on Hailburn.
I gotta agree, man. Like, they even called him Ninja, the boss slayer, and we were all making fun, like, yeah, boss slayer. But he's very powerful. I like him quite a lot, and the damage he dealt on clan boss, like, even now I remember 50 million damage when I run him on the Barrier. I was like, wow, wow, Draco doesn't do this. Jintoro doesn't do this, but Ninja does it. I was like, wow,
Ninja.
Exactly.
Enter stage right, Ninja.
I'm using him against bosses as well for the Doom Tower. I'm farming the Griffin with him and Rotos as well, but he's kind of like the key that makes it faster. And he's like 1 minute and 30 seconds, you know, like super, super fast. Awesome champion, yeah.
Yeah, man, just seeing that hail burn like do the instant ticks, you're just like the damage is like boop, boop, and you're like, whoa. No matter what boss you're going against. I really like him. He's a cool champion.
Absolutely. Now I'm gonna move over to, let's see. I'm gonna go
Only 3 left.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to this one because I see you don't want him. I'll take him. Under Priest Brogni. Such a unique
I like him. What do you mean I don't want him?
I mean, you don't want him. How I didn't want a ninja, you know? That's kind of like the same situation.
I got you. Yeah. So Brogni.
Now let me just start. I'm gonna use him in my Hydra team, definitely. But block debuffs, increase attack, shield. We have the increase the amount of shield. We have the cleanse as well from him. We have this crazy passive that deals damage, reflects damage on the enemy. And then we have the HP burn on the A1. We have the resistance aura in Doom Towers, in Doom Tower battles by 60. Such a well-built champion in terms of stats as well. Pretty crazy. He's not an easy build though. Like he needs everything. He needs attack, defense, HP, crit damage, crit rate, accuracy. He wants them all. He's pretty greedy, but he's a very solid champion. Like you guys, you've seen what Victor has did with the Clan Boss team. 800 million damage on the Ultra Nightmare with him. So he's pretty solid, yeah.
Yeah, dude, he's a beast of a champion. And to your point, you're right. He's difficult to build, or he's not simple to build, but he's also a champion that justifies using like all your best gear to get it done, right? You know? So if they're really good, I don't mind difficult to build personally, or I mind it less, I should say. You know, whereas if they're like mediocre, like you're like, I don't want to, you know, have to build you with accuracy and crit rate and everything else, you know. So, but overall, I can't disagree. Brogni, definitely a top 10 champion.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, we have 2 left. I'm going to go with Mithrala Lifebane, brand new champion. She's a dark elf. You get her from Hydra Clan Boss. The cool thing is everybody can get her eventually through the fragments, even if you're not, you know, beating the highest Hydra Clan Boss difficulty. She's got poisons on her A1 Skratch. She's got a Hex on her A2. She's got increased defense, decreased attack on the A2. This is all on a 3-turn cooldown. Let me repeat that.
Sorry.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, decrease would be pretty cool. Increase attack, increase defense, Hex, and an AoE attack on her A2. On her A3, she's got the Cleanse. She's got the big version of Strengthen. She's got a shield based on her max HP. This is all on a 3-turn cooldown, man. That's a lot of support. And then she has this passive. Whenever this champion is attacked by an enemy under a Hex debuff, has a 50% chance of applying Petrification debuff on the attacker. Whenever an ally is attacked by an enemy under a Hex debuff, has a 30% chance of applying a Petrification debuff on the attacker. Also increases the champion's resistance. The amount is equal to the amount of accuracy this champion has.
Now listen to that. What a unique stuff. So you give her 700 accuracy. She has 700
resistance. I mean, that alone, that little like final line on the Gaze of Stone passive is already so cool, right? But then Petrification is essentially kind of like a CC ability, right? Kind of like a stun.
Yeah.
Like removing a turn. So you have that going for you. That's going to help you everywhere in the game, like, you know, just clearing content. And then for against bosses, she got the Strengthen, the Shield, and the Cleanse. A great shield, too.
And
then she has Hex. Yeah, she has so much, man. She's a beast.
She's actually such a powerful champion. And I'm so happy that everyone can get her that farms Hydra. Right. So even if you farm the lowest difficulty, guys, slowly, you'll be getting her. Everyone will get her.
She's got CC. She's got an accuracy aura, all battles by 80. Think about even mid-game players are going to benefit so much from that, just that aura alone, right? And then she has the Cleanse, Strengthen, Shield, and increase defense, and increase attack, and Hex. I'm sorry. I'm repeating the same stuff.
She's powerful.
I'm trying to ramble and filibuster on your channel like I do on mine. I apologize, bro.
All good, bro.
But yeah,
all good.
She's a beast.
She's very strong, actually. I can't wait to get her. Like, I'm so hyped to put my hand on that champion. I cannot wait to get her. I'm going to have to go to the last one, man. And guys, we didn't want to put her on the list. We said, no, we're not going to put Siphi on the list because she's not worthy. I'm just messing with you guys. Siphi. A very powerful champion as well. Now, I will not name her as the most powerful champion. And you guys can hate on me. It's fine. I'll take the heat. I'll take the hate.
I'll take it too. I agree.
4-turn cooldown. Very powerful though. So increased defense, block debuffs, increased speed, increased stir meter, irresistible sleep on the A1, the revive with increased crit rate, increased attack, this unique passive for autos, the ally resistance in all battles. She is a monster of a champion. But I don't think she deserves to be called the #1 champion in the game. And you know why? Because Skratch doesn't believe in that. I don't think there are any champions that are worthy to be called the #1 because there's so many that are good, you know? It's so hard to...
I know, but
so hard.
I know, but you can say, to be fair, like when I said Chris was the #1, I'm just starting about like kind of a theoretical stupid question where Plarium's like, Skratch, we love you, but we have to delete your account. But the good news is we'll give you a new account and you can choose any champion to be on it, any champion in the game.
I'll take Chris.
So when I say #1, it's kind of like my #1 choice in that sort of scenario. All right, in that hypothetical. So you go Chris in there?
I would. He's awesome though. Like he does a lot of stuff for the team. He can piece the damage for your clan boss team.
I agree.
All around, he's gonna do just so much.
I totally agree. But the thing is with Siphi though is, I agree, one of the best champions in the game. All right, that's it. Period. End of sentence. However, when they changed that A2 to a 4-turn cooldown, it was a pretty big nerf to the most powerful champion in the game, right? Because now you can't really rely on her outside of the arena to be a consistent buffer for increased defense, increased speed, what she's doing on the A2. Block debuffs, because it's lasting half the time, on a 4-turn cooldown. Now, I mean, I'm really just nitpicking one of the better champions in the game. You're still going to use her if you pull her. But, when they changed that, when they nerfed her, that was a decent nerf to her PvE, like, God tier viability. It knocked her down from, like, S tier to S tier. Am I being too hard, or what do you think about that?
No, I agree with that. In terms of PvE, they made a huge nerf on the PvE side because it instant dropped all the clan boss tunes with her and all the rest of the things. So she got a pretty hard hit at that time,
Yeah, but she's still on our list though. She's still on our list.
I love Siphi. I cannot make a top 10 list without Siphi in there. No way.
So Skratch, who was before we conclude this? Who is our biggest snub? Going through and talking about these champions, is there anybody that you're like, oh crap, we forgot to talk about that person?
I don't know. Did we? Maybe we did somebody, but I can't remember now.
No, we didn't forget. I'm just saying, like, who did we leave off the list that is you think the comments are going to give us it to it most about,
in terms of legendaries.
Yeah.
I don't know, actually.
Yeah, I don't think we left anybody. I mean, we left a lot of champions off. I think that, I'm looking through like Arbor, Lysandra. I don't know. We didn't put any nukers on the list, dude.
I know, but the thing is that nukers are so... I know
everybody's
going to be like Tranda. She's amazing. I agree. I love Tranda, but you can replace nukers. We have Solus now. Very powerful champion. Like, I got to admit, since I got Solus, I'm barely using Tranda. And that's for every single other person that I have out there. But then you need Siphi for it,
Yeah,
Magnar is very powerful. Yeah. The empowerment kind of drops the epics down a bit. There are a lot of nukers, but I feel like nukers are... You replace the nukers easier than the support champions and this,
Yeah, because there's champions like Genbo, the Dishonored too. Like, you can use him as your main nuker pretty much farming Great Hall anywhere, So I feel like there's a lot of... Anyway, I'm on a tangent here.
I feel you. I feel you with the nukers, definitely. Yeah. I feel like you can replace them easier than the rest. Like, it's only one Siphi, it's only one Krisk. While, it's only one Tranda too, but then there are a lot of other ones that they can follow in. Step in her shoes if you don't have her,
I agree, my friend.
But guys, that was all for this video. We actually recorded a video on Ash's channel as well. I'm not sure if it's live already or if it went live the day before, but make sure you head over and check it out. Drop him a subscribe. Follow him on the socials as well. Will be down in the pinned comments and in the description, guys. Ash, a pleasure to have you on the channel. I'm glad that I didn't have to do this alone, man. Because I
could take the bullets, bro. Dude, I love coming on, man. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
All the time. Peace.